There have been a lot of elderly actors over the years, and many of them we have seen in various amounts of movies. But out of all of them, I can honestly say that none have been as famous as Sir Christopher Lee. He was born in Belgravia, England on 1922. He and his older sister were both raised by their parents, and his father, which this does influence his life later in the future, his biological father was in the military. Now, the two raised their kids until 1926 when they got a divorce. Where his mother remarried to a banker, and she stayed with him up until Christopher Lee went off to college. Now, young Christopher Lee went to college at the year 14, which shows how incredibly smart this man was. Went to college at just 14 and graduated at 17. Now, unfortunately though, even though he had an incredibly high intellect, young Christopher Lee was forced to work as an office clerk, unable to truly express the true potential that he had until 1941, where he was enlisted in the Royal Air Force for World War II. And it was in the Royal Air Force where Christopher Lee blossomed and became a member of the Special Ops. And now, following him, where he survived all the way up until the very end of World War II. And following his release from the military, Lee joined the rank organization to become an actor in England. He was training with a charm school until 1947. And after he graduated from said institute, he starred in mostly side parts in small plays and movies. But he never got a leading role. And the reason why is because the directors always said that he was either too tall for the leading role, or they would be a bit discriminate and said that he was too foreign-looking to be the lead role. Now, because of this, he landed a side role which quite possibly made his career, and that was to play the Frankenstein's monster in 1957's Frankenstein. And it was because of this role that landed him several side roles in movies all the way up till 1974, during which he put a quick hiatus on his acting career and moved to America and Hollywood. There he did cameos in TV shows, small cartoons, and he even did some work on some interview shows, until he moved back to England to restart his career. But he was rather old at the time with gray hair, so there weren't many roles for older men until 2002, when he started as the main antagonist in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. He was Count Dooku, and then from that he even went even farther to become Lord Saruman in the Lord of the Rings franchise. More and more, Christopher Lee's work started to blossom over the years of the 2000s, until he hit 2015. He died of heart failure. And to this day, we are left with a reminder of this great man and what he had done.